Everything's ready. Down to the last horse, the last sack of oats.
I can almost smell freedom in the air.
Shut up! There is a great deal to be accomplished yet. The king hasn't seemed in any way unsettled.
No. Why? Nothing's gone amiss, has it?
A spot of local trouble with Huntingdon, that's all.
What sort of trouble?
That servant of his who heard him open his big mouth.
The one you hanged?
Yes. Huntingdon came inquiring about him.
He went away happy with what you told him. He's forgotten about it now.
Well, just in case he hasn't, I'm having him watched. So, the prospect of departure pleases Richard.
Yes, he's happier than ever now that his horizons are broadening. I trust he'll approve my marriage to Lady Marian before he leaves.
That would be very satisfactory.
He goes to Dover in 3 days' time.
So soon?
He's been listening to that Greek astrologer again. Well, he makes no move without first consulting the stars.
I will return with you to court. We must make the best of all worlds. You must ride in haste to London, too, alone.
But my personal security...
It is security that I am concerned about. You almost bungled it once. This time, we cannot afford to make mistakes.
Mother, it's out of the question.
Everything is packed. I'm ready to leave now.
It's too long a journey.
Oh, nonsense. I shan't be the least bit of trouble to you.
Well, I want you to remain here in England.
What for?
I'm appointing you co-regent with Longchamp.
No, Richard.
I want you to keep an eye on John.
Oh, not more suspicion.
Well-founded, and you know it.
John will never do as I bid any more than you will. It's Longchamp's job to keep your kingdom under control. I've been a queen, Richard. I'm a little tired of all that now.
Well, that's an admission.
At least allow me to go as far as France with you. It's such a long time since I last saw Aquitaine.
I thought you said you never wanted to see it again.
You know nothing of love, do you, Richard? Of people or places.
Who says so?
Even under your nose, you can't see love at work.
What are you talking about?
The Lady Marian and young Huntingdon.
You think I'm a fool? You think your feelings for this girl had escaped me?
I assure you I had no intention of concealing them from your grace. Indeed, I promised the Lady Marian that I would talk to you.
You put me in a very delicate situation.
On my heartfelt apology.
Her uncle made her my charge at court. And then there's Sir Guy of Gisborne. He has the right to expect a fair chance to press his suit. And yet here you are coming between him and the maid's affections, wooing her under my roof.
Well, not deliberately. It doesn't happen like that.
Do you think I don't know about mutual affection? I didn't ask to take a liking to you. But you appeared, I made you my squire, and now in a sense you betray me.
Oh, hardly that, your grace.
Oh, isn't it? Sit down. Apart from my embarrassment at the situation, there is the matter of your morale on the crusade.
All the better because of her.
Oh, you might think that now. But I know what it is for men in battle to have thoughts of loved ones. They don't make good soldiers. They pine, their bravery is impaired.
And then your grace would reject my claim for her hand?
For your own good, Huntingdon, I have decided to approve her marriage to Gisborne. He shall have her hand.
brings you here? Will wants to see you now.
As soon as he reached London, he made his way to a monastery.
Why not? He's an abbot.
The monastery of Fleet.
The monks of Fleet.
The same.
His guests on the night watch, his father overheard something.
Yes.
What's known about them?
Not much. Live on bread and water.
From choice.
Oh, now that is unusual for a man of his appetites.
He went there with his robes covered. We heard him talking to a monk in the courtyard. He mentioned the word Chino.
Chinon is a town in France, in Aquitaine.
Well, it makes sense then. He was asking for a brother
Jarry.
A monk who's sailing for Normandy on one of the Crusade ships.
I must pay this monastery a visit. But you needn't come. You've done more than enough for one night.
Leave us. Leave it.
What happened to our brother abbot?
He is mortally wounded, stabbed on his way to chapel.
Father, I crave God's forgiveness before it takes place.
Before what takes place? You wish to confess for your immortal soul, my son?
Brother Jarry is gone. It's too late to stop him. He lines his palm to soil his hands in blood.
Whose blood?
The king's. King Richard was sailed from Dover on board his vessel, the Chinon. He is to be murdered on board in mid-channel. His death on English soil would provoke an uprising. I was party to this terrible thing. Please, please, give me absolution.